Hello! As you can see from this title, yes, we are going to see what happens if Italy starts united. The borders are not perfect, they're not modern borders, it's just kind of what they started with and in AD 67 plus the rest of the peninsula. So we're going to look to see how Italy does with it being united. I do not know how this is going to go, but it will be interesting. Everything else is the same for 867. This is also running on the new 1.1 update. I have not played it myself, but I might do a gameplay of me just playing the new 1.1 update and seeing. But this is no buffs, no nothing. This is base game, but just Italy united. I accidentally also made the leader of Italy the Pope. I didn't mean to do that, but you know, oh well, things happen. So we're gonna see what happens in this game. And if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. We are only a couple years into this game, and Italia is now formed, so they now did form the empire. Bulgaria has completely collapsed already, and it looks like East Francia might collapse, but it does look like we're going to have a strong West Francia. But hopefully, the only thing I really care about in this game is if Iceland unites. If Iceland unites, the game's a win. I don't care. But it's gonna I don't know if Italy's gonna be able to do too much in this game because they don't have a lot of neighbors that are very weak in this game. They would have to go in the Balkans, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that. I think the Byzantines are gonna take all that up. I don't think this is regular. I don't think this is normal. But a part of Iceland has taken an area in Ireland. I swear to God, I did not do that. I don't think this is normal. This could be normal. I don't remember it being normal. I might be going crazy or something. But so part of Iceland controls part of Ireland. I hope. Come on, I just did buffing Iceland video. It would be so great if a non-buff Iceland conquers the world. That would literally be amazing. So I don't think it was through war. I could be wrong, but West Francia just completely ate East Francia, and now Italy is at war with West Francia. So now there is a big war. I think Italy is going to get crushed here. I think Italy was at war with East Francia, but then East Francia somehow got annexed by West Francia. So now I don't think Italy is going to have a good game at all. The only way they can really expand is through the Balkans right here because they have this huge enemy to the north. West Francia has expanded a little south, so it's going to be threatening. And unfortunately, Iceland already got kicked out of Ireland because the left side ate the right side. I'm very upset. Not happy about that. So Francia has officially formed, but I don't know for how much longer because it ain't looking too good for this guy. He is one-legged and wounded. He ain't doing too good. He's about to die, and all the siblings are completely dead. Most of his kids are also dead or wounded. This guy is disfigured, so I'm thinking Francia might actually collapse here because their lineage is not looking too good. His parents and grandparents all dead, siblings are all dead, and a lot of his brothers and a lot of his children are either too young or like wounded. So Italy might be able to come and scoop stuff up. So it's going to be interesting. Francia might collapse actually here, even though they're looking super strong. They do not have a good lineage right now. So I don't know. Also, just for all you guys to know, I did convert all this stuff to Italian. So it is 100% Italian in the peninsula. So they are Italian. So maybe they're going to spread that. They're also Catholic. Oh, they're supposed to be Catholic, but it looks like they're having some problems here. So we'll check on religion and culture at the end of the game. And like I predicted, Francia did get split into two. So now it's Germania and Francia. So I think both of these people's father was the emperor, and it got split up. But I don't know how well this Germania's guy is gonna do. And my prediction, okay, it's actually his son will inherit it, so we'll see though. He does not have a lot of good children or siblings, so we'll see what happens. I have a bad feeling both Germania and Francia are gonna get crushed by Italy. He's doing all right. He's only 53, but I think he's gonna be able to actually take these two guys out. All I have to say is Paradox is amazing with their AI. Italy, of course, going after North Africa, as they always do, historically have done. Yep, they have gone and actually claimed part of North Africa, and guess what? They claimed it from Africa. Best person they claimed it from. Literally. So, Italy is starting to claim other areas. They're looking okay in the Balkans. They somehow grabbed this weird Germania. That leader actually just died, and since this is technically the Pope, a new Pope will just come in. I don't know how rebelling against popes really goes in this game, but this is a 16-year-old Pope, so we'll probably have him for a long time. And also, he's a bastard, so we'll see how he does. So we got a bastard Pope. Hopefully he doesn't do too poorly and have the entire Italian country collapse. Also, yeah, he's not even Italian. This guy's French. Don't ask me how that happened, but we have a French guy controlling Italy. We have a super nice looking Sweden over here. They actually might form Scandinavia. I don't know. It's too early to tell. But Sweden's looking really good. Everything else kind of still a mess. There's there's actually 3 Bulgarias here. That's really ugly, but no one else is really forming. These guys are actually doing okay in like the North African Egypt area. But besides that, no one else is doing really good. Francia is now kind of just France. Germania is just now this really ugly Germany. Besides that, nothing's going too on. These guys over here are not the Mongols, but they're looking pretty good. Oh yeah, this Pope just hit like 19 and he just like grew a beard in front of my face. I actually don't know how that worked, but it's an ugly beard. That literally looks like it got glued onto his face. It's also looking like this Pope is not having a good time. We have some independent nations popping up. Oh, this is just not looking good over here. This is ugly as heck. Province is popped up. I think they could be able to take this back. I'm not really sure though. I'm pretty sure he does have claims on... No, actually, I don't think he does have claims on a lot of the stuff, so I think only here you can take back. I think this might be gone for good, and I think he might actually lose some more. So I think Italy could collapse here, but I hope they don't. This video is all about Italy. If Italy collapses, I don't know what this video is going to be anymore. Okay, these guys were independent for a year, and France just ate them up immediately. Literally, I didn't even see the war. They were literally gone instantly. So France, it's looking like they're gonna expand. It looks like Italy's not looking too good. France is... I think they would lose against a war against Italy, except for Italy has no allies. So we shall see. They're actually in quite a bit of wars right now, so they might actually lose quite a bit more, and I'm hoping they don't collapse. Well, I think I have one of my new favorite nations, Guji. Guji looking real cool over here. I like Guji. I like him a lot. Hopefully Guji can do good and it could be a GG. So I am sorry. I'm trying to do a joke. You know, Drew, I should leave jokes to you. I'll be the more serious person in AI games. But you know, Juji, I like Juji. It's gonna be GG, no problem. Never mind. Okay, Poland, Greater Poland is here. Maybe they can fix this disgusting border gore, because I'm gonna be honest, it's usually pretty bad over here, but this is like extremely disgusting. Like this is definitely worse than usual. I don't know why it's so bad, but it's getting bad everywhere. Germania's starting to look a little worse. Britannia is actually usually really disgusting, and I like that they don't unite. Sweden's still doing really good. I think Sweden actually might form Scandinavia, but Poland, fix this. Unite this area, please. It's looking gross. Okay, I'm gonna have to start calling the border gore police, because Germania, I don't know what you think you're doing. One, your borders are absolutely disgusting as there is. You need to fix it. Italy's inside you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why Italy has that part of France over there. France is... I don't know what's happening. France is also in the British Isles. Germania's in the British Isles. Italy, please don't go in the British Isles. There's already too much. Denmark's starting to come their way in. Alba's looking good, but I think Denmark is going to give them a run for their money, especially if they have the Swedish friends. But the border war Germania is creating is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Like, I understand, like, you're a whole bunch of small states and stuff, but you need to stop. It's getting bad. It's absolutely getting bad. You're also in, like, several more wars. Like, you need to stop. You're taking land you shouldn't. You're losing land that you shouldn't. Please just Stop, Germania. I mean it. Grave, you're stupid. Grave, you're stupid. Grave, you're stupid. Grave, you're stupid. Why did I have to say anything? Why did I have to mention how bad Germania was getting? Why? I had to, and then Germania's like, oh, you think we're bad now? Just give me a second. I got it. I can make it like 10 times as worse, because they went from like 9 out of 10 to gross to like 10 out of 10. This is absolutely disgusting. You got like the South Germania, you got this British Germania, you got this middle Germania, you got these two northern Germanias. It's absolutely disgusting. France decided to go to war with them, and it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. I haven't seen it this bad this early on. Like, it's absolutely gross. Just someone take him out, put him out of their misery. Ah, this is cool to see. It looks like there's a Sweden and Finland. They actually looking pretty good, Finland does. Not as good as Sweden, but Finland looking good, so they might get a piece of the British Isles. But I'm still thinking Alba is going to easily unite this 10,000 troop, which is bigger than Sweden. And so, like, I really think Alba is going to have a good game. I think if we're gonna say like winners, like I think they could take over Europe, no big deal. They could easily take over the British Isles and just keep going from there. Okay, I understand that this game has disgusting border gore. Like, it literally like that's the entire game. But this is just absolutely like cluster like garbage. This is disgusting. France, Germany, Italy, whatever countries here. This is disgusting, unmanageable. Like, literally all these countries would literally not be functioning. Like, this is just absolutely garbage. So it's been about 50 years, and actually Italy's doing quite all right. They didn't splinter off too much. They gained a little bit more of the coast right here. They also took a lot of North Africa, so they're doing actually pretty good. They're actually not looking too bad. This guy, he's okay. He's got some diplomacy skills. 11,000 troops, not too bad. I don't know anymore. I thought it would be better by now. It's not. Poland's here, so maybe Poland can save the day. I'm hoping Poland kills Germania. I really do. Like, actually, like, that's the only thing I actually want to happen on this video anymore, is for Poland to like unify this area. But West Francia is now here. Francia is now Southern Francia. It's so bad of border gore, you actually can't see the names on some of these provinces. It's absolutely disgusting. Alba's doing really good. They actually did control Ireland here, but they just got their independence. I think Alba's actually in a war to take it back. And you know how like no one gets Iceland? What's it called? Alba actually took over Iceland. So Alba's doing really good. They're doing good. Sweden's kind of collapsing as long as Finland. So I think Alba's going to actually be able to unite this, like I said. They're doing really good. The Byzantines are doing quite good too. Ruthenia was doing really good, but they recently collapsed. Okay, so it's been a little bit more, and there was actually a successful crusades by the Italians, and Jerusalem is now independent and Catholic, so, you know, Jerusalem's actually out here now for a successful crusade. Italy's doing a lot better in North Africa, and the only reason why the crusade was successful is because of the Middle East, and Persia is absolutely disgusting. It blew up here. Everything's independent, so this either means that Jerusalem and Italy can conquer all this stuff, or I think the Byzantines might go crazy. The Mongols are looking good. They're a little wish-washy. They're actually in a war right now to take out these guys, so the Mongolians actually might border the Byzantine Empire soon. They already do, but might have a bigger border. So this might be one of the first successful Mongol empires. I doubt it. Well, we got a co-res situation. Unfortunately, it looks like the Byzantine Empire is about to implode. The actual Byzantines are not going to do good against this Liberty War, so I think the Byzantines are actually going to blow up. And the Mongols they're still here. They haven't fallen yet, so I'm afraid if the Byzantines fall here, Mongolia is got a straight shot straight into Europe, because they've actually been at war with the Byzantines once. So I'm afraid that it's not going to end too well for Europe. I think Mongolia might straight shot straight into Europe, and that's going to be bad. Italy got 3% away from losing an independence war from half their country, but somehow pulled it back. Then Alba is starting to lose ground. They've lost some stuff. They're very weak. I think it's a bad leader, to be honest. This guy's just too nice. Look at his face. Too cute. And then these guys that I can't pronounce have come out of nowhere, and they're doing really good. They spread out a lot. things are becoming a lot more concrete here, but unfortunately, Mongolia doesn't have too many strong enemies to stop them. If the Byzantines collapse, I don't think there's going to be anything to stop Mongolia besides Mongolia collapsing. We can hope that one day Mongolia is going to be good. It's not this game. 100% not this game. Mongolia, they're here, but the actual, like, Mongolia's invasion, yeah, they're dead. Absolutely wiped out. This Mongolia that's left, pathetic. 1,500 troops. Yeah, no Mongol invasion today, unfortunately. What's left of them is 1,000 troops with 3 wars, so they're dead. The stage is set. It is between Italy and the Byzantine Empire. Pretty much all other major nations have either fallen or just can't catch up to this point, but Italy and Byzantines are the last 2 major nations, and they're actually pretty close. They have around the same armies, and they've been going back and forth in wars between each other. So it's going to be between the final 2. So we're going to have either a giant and kinslinger control the world, or a one-eyed pope. So we'll see. I'm going to be honest, I think the Byzantines got it. Italy looks good, but a lot of this is not that good because only these small passages that Italy actually control, where Byzantines actually control a lot more land. So everyone else, it's pretty much a mess everywhere. Mongolia is doing a little better, but they're really not that strong. But literally everywhere is a mess besides the Byzantines and Italy. Alba needed to form something sooner, but unfortunately England's been giving them some problems. So it's pretty much between Italy and Byzantines at this point. If someone else comes up, I'll do another part, but I think it's between those 2 to rule everything. Guys, it's time for the actual Mongolian invasion. So the Mongols are actually here. To be honest, the early was just a dud. Fake, not actual Mongolian invasion. But the Mongols are actually now here, and so hopefully they actually can take the Byzantines out. I think I should wait longer before I record and say something, because literally 10 seconds later, the new Mongol Empire collapsed. So, yeah, so I think Byzantine, they got this in the bag. Pretend like I didn't say anything in the last segment. Haha, joke, haha. Ooh, they're gonna conquer everything. Go ooh. I think the battle of the 2 Roman empires is over. Byzantium literally has so many weak neighbors around them, where Italy has to kill a lot of, medium to big enemies. Byzantium has so many small wars they could easily just run over. So we are at the end of the game, and it looks like Italy kind of fell apart at the end. These other guys in the red, I would have to say they're like Italy. I think Italy kind of split into 2 different kingdoms here. These guys are pretty much Italy now, but they're split apart from Italy. They're definitely super powerful with 64,000 troops. But Italy is kind of like this fragmented mess all over the eastern side. So Italy fell apart, but the Byzantine Empire, they lost some land, but they're still super powerful. They still control a lot of land. I think if I ran this game further into the future, they would definitely win, but I'd have to give this to the Byzantines. They did great. They kind of were solid the entire game, where Italy kind of was going up and down. Germania, absolutely disgusting mess the entire game. I hated it. I wish Germania wouldn't be so disgusting, because they even got some stuff in the Scandinavia region. Literally, it's absolutely disgusting. But if we look at culture, we kind of got African culture now in the Italian peninsula, because this nation is actually African culture. There's actually Italian culture all over the world, which I think is really cool. The Italians spread some up here. They have some in the German territory. They have some over in the Middle East by Jerusalem, and some by Persia. So I think culture, it was kind of cool this game. A lot got spread, but we can see that obviously the Byzantine Empire had huge implications. Greek is wider than ever, as well as religion. Oh my gosh, this is the best I've ever seen Orthodox. Orthodox is literally everywhere. Literally, this is so strong. We actually were doing crusades because they were so powerful. So I'd have to say Byzantine Empire definitely did the best here. And if you guys like this video, make sure to check out my Iceland game, where I buffed Iceland and I just let them wreak havoc and go all over the world. And if you want to check out a video about mods, I'm making a series called Mod Monday that you can check out, that will also be right here. So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video. Have a good one.